Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just gonna go over the jig that I used yesterday to catch those fish in those videos that I posted. I was using the True Faith custom bait, green pumpkin, purple, has some purple strands in it. Actually rust purple. That's the jig I was using right there. The True Faith custom baits, green pumpkin with some purple in it. Block the sun for a minute so you can see it a little better. Half ounce, has the stand-up head on it. It's got the flat head, so when it hits the bottom, it stands up like that. It doesn't lay down. It won't lay down, flat. It'll hit the bottom, hit that flat side, and that thing will stand straight up like that, and that'll hold that craw up. And then plus the buoyancy of that craw on here, it puts it kind of in a fighting position, more natural fighting position when those fish is coming to get them. Those crawdads will flare up and then they'll try to escape too. So anyway, that was the jig I was using. Had it on a G Loomis NRX pole, 7'5", fast heavy rod, 18-pound Sunline Sniper fluorocarbon with a Casting King reel. Can't remember. I think it's an 8:3 to 1 gear ratio, if I'm not mistaken. But that was the setup I was using yesterday. Caught some good fish, as you've seen. I was going to talk about my trailer I was using. This is a Zoom critter craw. Zoom critter craw. And I'll show you what I did to it. This is what they look like normally. Got the legs and that long tentacles coming off the nose, along with the pinchers. And here's what mine looked like yesterday. Exact same bait, just I did the modifications. I took these legs off, right there. Took those off. You just pull them off, and then you pinch those tentacles off the front, and then that gave me my bait. And I needed it a little shorter, so I cut about that much off of it to make it this size right here. So that's what I was doing yesterday. It seems like those fish, especially when the water's cold, they don't like all that extra stuff on there, extra movement. And that was my trailer yesterday. I took all that off and just had the pinchers on there on the back of that True Faith custom bait jig. It worked great. I caught my first fish in the first 2 or 3 casts I made. I I caught a small one, and it was probably 14 incher or so. And then my next fish was the big one, the 4.68. That was my next fish. Then I caught a couple more small ones, and then that last one that was about 16 inches or so, 16, 17 inches. Had a lot of fun, and it was quick. I only had 2 hours to fish, but I needed to get out and yank a lip and let my motor run a little bit. This old Mariner 200 don't like to sit and not run for a month or two at a time, so I got to get it out there and run it every week or 2 weeks or so, and helps keep it all oiled up and ready to go, and it just performs better when I run it more. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what I was using yesterday to catch those fish, and I did catch a couple as well, not any good ones like the jig, but I caught a couple on the Big Bite Baits Fighting Frog. Well, that's what I was using the last fish I caught, that 15, 16, 17 incher, whatever it was. It was more than 15. It was 16, 17 inches anyway. Might have been 18. I believe it was more of a 16, 17. I was using the Big Bite Baits Fighting Frog on a True Faith custom bait wobble head, dragging it along the bottom. These wobble heads are made by True Faith custom baits, just like my jig. And then I had the Big Bite Bait Fighting Frog. If y'all ain't throwing a fighting frog, especially when the water starts warming up, you're missing out. I have won a lot of money on that bait right there. But anyway, that's the 2 baits that I was using yesterday. Caught most of them on the jig. I caught that one last one. I'd fished through that area with the jig and caught fish, and so I idled back up to the point and went down that stretch again and decided I'd throw something different at them. Sometimes that makes a big difference, throwing something different at them. And I quickly caught that last one. It was time for me to come home and get ready for work. I didn't have time to fish anymore. But anyway, that's the baits that I was using yesterday. If you have any questions, if you need any True Faith custom baits, shoot me a message down below, or look up True Faith custom baits online, or send me a message saying that you'd like to be invited to the True Faith custom bait Facebook page. Anyway, I hope you've had a blessed week. I hope you have a great weekend, and you boys going to Tenkiller tomorrow. Y'all have a great time. I'll be at work, but y'all have a great time and catch some big ones. I will talk to you later.